Hello, Pisces. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Tarot by Kathy McLeland. There's a website at the top here. If you're interested, kathymcleland.com, I think is what it is. Feel free to freeze frame if you want that information, of course. Supportive cards are Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Big fan of Sandra. Where's the website? Website's in the book. Website is Hay House. If I can find it fast enough. So there's the websites for them, for Sandra. Sandra? Yep, Sandra and Taylor is this one. There's also Hay House Radio here in the back and a picture of Sandra. So feel free to freeze frame if you want any of that information, of course. Okay. What do we have for Pisces? What is this? Let's get this out of the way. What do we have for Pisces? Okay, is this going to be one of those readings where I take a card that everybody's like, oh no, not that card, and I'm like, but don't worry, it's good. We'll find out. Where's this one card? Prince of Wands. Does that work for you? I don't know. I think we have to be careful of that. Something that's here for a moment that we're hoping is going to stay for a season. There's a moment coming in. We need to make it a season. Something is going well. Something that you want is coming in. Yeah, this is going to be one of those times where people are going to see that devil card and they're going to be like, oh no! And they're going to, run out of the room and scream and yell and all that good stuff. So, comment below, let me know. I think this is good. This is one of those times where I feel like maybe you feel like you're being selfish, but maybe it's your turn to be selfish. That may sound strange, but especially for people who are constantly giving, constantly giving, constantly giving, constantly giving. Sometimes they feel selfish doing something for themselves. And it's kind of like, well, if that's what it is, then just embrace it and be selfish, is basically what they're saying. Unless you're literally hurting somebody else, which I can see this going if you're like, physically just hurting them. Do what you want. This is time for you. Have that time for you. It's one of those times where I say this with the cards a lot. I feel it's the energy and what's around the card that really defines what's happening here. It's not the card itself. The card is a message. It's not like a state of mind. It's not like where you have to be. It's letting you know what's going on, and it's giving you some ideas about what you have to deal with. And I'm getting like, there's a moment here where you're going to feel like you're selfish, but they're saying hold to that. Don't let go of it and keep going with it. As a Pisces myself, I almost feel like we're the strongest when we keep it to ourselves. We get what we want, we do what we want, and the more we can do it on our own, the more we can keep it to ourselves, the farther we go. Okay. Is there something else with that devil card? Just to be fair, let's just do the dice on the devil card, just in case. Just in case. I mean, let's be fair. Because, I see the devil as a concept, not a being. I just don't. Everybody has their own... Yeah, everybody has the right to see it the way they want to see it, but I see it as a concept. So, 5 of Wands, conflict, and the 7 of Major Arcana is the Chariot. Maybe other people do need you. But maybe they always need you. Okay, I'm definitely going with the concept of the devil card on this one. Because I feel like this is where you're conflicted. You're like, yeah, but other people need me. But don't they always? Don't they always? This reminds me of a couple jobs I've had where you just can never seem to do your stuff because everybody needs you for their stuff. And then they make you feel bad about doing your own stuff because you didn't do their stuff. It's not so much like they're saying, oh, you're doing your job. It's not like that. It's kind of like, you're not helping me. You know how much I need you. Come on. Like, I need this, and people are just sucking the energy out of you, taking, but when you want to do something, they're like, oh, that's not important. What you want to do isn't that important. What I want to do is important, so do what I want. And I feel like that's where the conflict is, but it's like, no, be selfish, do what you want. Fair warning, Cat has a little bit of an attitude today. He might jump into frame. I don't know. He's kind of looking at me, so no idea what he's about to do. Yeah, no, this is time for you to have success. And it feels like it's selfish, but I'm also getting like I don't think it really is. I don't think it really is. I think it might be the way you're looking at it. And if you really look at this, like you're always, it feels like Pisces. This is a Pisces trap, in my opinion. As a Pisces, I'm thinking this is for a lot of us. We help other people so much, we get so used to it, then we feel obligated and we feel bad if we're not doing it. Got to get out of that. Got to get out of that. No. Because I'm getting good things coming for you and for other people if you stick true to what you want. If you get what you want, you can share. Like whatever it is you're looking to achieve, it will benefit other people when you achieve it. Your energy just being in a more successful, positive way will work for that. Sorry, the cat is like messing. Can you not? Can you not? Yeah, you. Can you not? Okay, thanks. I'm going to the intuitive reader on this one too. Be careful what you tell other people. Make sure that whatever you're talking with about other people, with other people, for other people, about what you want to do, that you're very confident they're going to support you and help you get what you want. I know I have some people who love me in my life who I start talking about what I want, and then before I know it, it's all of a sudden become what they want, and then here we go, we're doing what they want. And I'm like, okay, how, all right. Which, be careful about what you communicate. Be careful about what you communicate. Make sure that you can get what you want, and if you have to keep it to yourself, sometimes I get that with this one, like not talking because it's at your benefit, but depending on what it is. I just got a pot reference. I don't know what to say about that. And I know it's depending on where you are in the world. There's legal, not legal, depending on where you are. I don't know what to say about that. I just got one, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't know what to say about that. But, like, I feel like that's, like, for a lot of us, maybe some people that's literal, but it's kind of like looking at a certain subject, and we all have our own view on a subject. Some people think it's right. It's right for everybody. Some people think it's wrong, and it's wrong for everybody. Other people think it depends who you are and what you need it for. Other people are like, it's your business. Like, it's your business. You do what you want. I do what I want. There's something about that I feel like that type of energy here, like that's a very diverse subject in my opinion, at least where I live in the world. You come across a lot of different opinions about that substance and how it's used and how it should be used, and everybody believes what they believe. I feel like this is whatever you want, it seems complicated. How you feel and what you believe and how somebody else looks at it and what they believe, like, you may think something's good for you, and they're like, no, I don't think that's good for you, Pisces. I'm going to get in your way, or I'm going to cause you problems, or I'm going to tempt you. For example, if some of you are considering going a healthier lifestyle with food, that's literally a personal thing. Nobody has the right to tell you that's good, bad, or indifferent. That's literally your business. Some people, I just feel like they get in the way because it's kind of like they believe they can't, and if you can, that makes them feel bad. So they will try to sabotage you because they don't want to be where they are by themselves, and they've decided it can't be fixed. And if you're trying to fix, they don't want you to succeed because it's not fair if you can do it and they can't. I feel like after you'll know if that hits for you. It's just one of those things. You got to be kind of careful with it. Because I'm very much about body positivity, but your body is your business, how you want your body to look. If you want a more fit body, and that's important to you, you should be able to celebrate that and do it however you want. You know, but if you want a more voluptuous body for whatever reason, or more something like that, that's equally your business, and I think that should be equally celebrated. You should be happy about yours, and they should be happy about them, whatever your body type should be. But I just feel like there's this competition, or like everybody has to be the same. Even though we'll admit everybody's supposed to be different, everybody tries to cram each other into these boxes. Well, I don't fit in that box, so you shouldn't fit in that box either. So be over here with me. It's one of those things. I don't know, I'm getting like on a little bit of a horse with that, so we're just going to get off it. Because I'm getting something about communication where somebody has this righteous attitude where they know and you don't, and they're right and you're wrong. If you talk about a certain subject, whatever it is you want, you might get a lot of negative energy towards you, which is ironic because whoever's sending this negative energy towards you actually does care about you. It might be that their insecurities are louder than their love. So be careful of that. Some people have very loud insecurities. I'm just saying. Very, very loud insecurities. The trick is with this, whatever it is you want, to work on your own, at least until you've established it to the point where there's no turning back. To where, like, you've done enough work to where, like, I've put too much into this, I've put so much into this and too much into this to back down now. If people don't want to support me, that's fine. Just stay out of my way. I'm not going to let them knock me down. I don't know what's going on here. Whatever the subject is, whatever you want, I feel like if you start by yourself on your own first, it seems more successful. And there seems to be a jealousy or kind of like it's not fair that you can and I can't. But it might be like a little bit of a twist in the brain here. It's not that they can't, it's just that they've decided they can't. And they fully, wholeheartedly believe they can't. Which... It's kind of like, all right, if you don't want to or you don't believe you can, then that's your business. But because they believe they can't doesn't mean that you shouldn't be allowed to. As you succeed, though, whatever it is you're succeeding with, you are in the long run going to inspire somebody to at least try, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be anything with weight, by the way. I just found that was the easiest analogy. It could be like going back to school. It could be opening a business. It could be, going for a promotion. You name it, whatever. It could be anything. But when you succeed, they start realizing, you know what? You never know if you don't try. And that's one of those. That's the true thing of life. If you don't try, it's kind of like, if you're standing here, you can either go over there and try and see if you could win it, or you can just give up and just automatically fail. Like if you don't try, you reserve yourself to automatically failing. But if you try, you then have the possibility of success. If you don't try, you don't have the possibility of success. And I feel like that's what you're giving this person. You're showing them. You have to try to have the possibility of success. And if they have anything like my life, and you probably can relate to this, if you really want something, you probably don't succeed the first few times. That's been my life. But if you keep trying and keep trying, you find a different way. You start to work smarter, not harder. You start to realize that. It's not about working harder. It's about expanding your mind and finding another way to do it and trying a different way. I don't know. I know there's a lot of talk about, it's not about working harder. And I agree, it's not about working harder. But it is about working smarter. And smarter might be just trying a different way. I feel like there's always a way to get what you want, one way or another, what your heart really wants. But it's like finding a different way to do it. I don't know about working harder. I'm about working smarter myself. Because you're giving people an opportunity. By you succeeding, other people get the chance to succeed. Victory could come for them. That's the V, which is the Two of Wands, I know. But I'm seeing that V, like other people will have the chance for victory when you have your victory. Like you're very inspiring. Anything else with this? I feel like we're going to keep going in circles with the same thing. So it's kind of like it's really important for you to succeed, not just for yourself, but like, and it seems selfish at one point, I know that, but by you succeeding, you really do. I feel like a lot of Pisces, and myself included, people think if you can do it, anybody can do it. Instead of the reverse, where sometimes people say, well, if I can do it, anybody can do it. People seem to think the reverse of a Pisces. I could be wrong, let me know in the comments, but, oh, if you can do it, then anybody can do it. Okay, sure. 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 But you inspire people to try. That's the point. If you have one of those moments, like I seem to have these moments where people think if I can do it, anybody can do it, and then they can't. Because I'm like, we all have different aptitudes. I can do this. I can't sing an opera. Yeah, I can't do it. I haven't really tried. But you're probably not going to see me try either. We all have different aptitudes, but I'm just saying, you're going to inspire somebody to step outside the box. Hopefully, if somebody gives you that attitude, like, well, Pisces, if you can do it, anybody can do it. I hope you don't get insulted with it. I've had to train myself to not get insulted with it, because every few years, it just seems like somebody does that to me. Kind of like, you're not that special, so if you were able to do it, anybody can do it. I'm like, well, thanks. I feel so good with that comment. Every now and then, it just happens. I don't know. I'm a low-key person, though. Maybe that's why, just to be fair. All right, I think we're good. Are we going to end with this? Okay. I think we're good. I'm going to shut it down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thanks for watching and have a great day.